I would say I'm glad if my colleague can pick up that. But if that is done by this witness, I'll make an example of what you say. Mistakenly, I've uttered words and said, you read the rights of the accused. Out of insinuation, he said, no, I didn't say that. I understand what I was saying, and he better understood what I was saying. He said, no, I said I explained the rights, not I read the rights. So I'll take him according to the attitude he wants to address me on. But as long as he's going to maintain the decorum of this court. The question that I'm still maintaining is, I'm going to establish and prove before this honorable court that when this application was brought on the 23rd of October, when it was brought, it was unlawfully granted or unlawfully obtained on the 23rd, because this accused person was already in prison. What is of pivotal importance is here, what do you submit as facts to the magistrate who's going to grant or issue that warrant? If the address appears to be unknown, obviously in the mind of the presiding officer will say it must be circulated for this person to be arrested. Then what to go to section, I'm trying to explain this so that we are in the same picture, Your Worship, my Lord.
You are not with this witness?
No, in terms of the law. But with this witness, that's why I'm...
He also says in terms of the law, you are not in the same picture. Am I correct, sir?
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
That's how I understand.
Yes, section...
What, Mr. Mngomezulu? Otherwise, we're going to be here until Mandela is resurrected. Why don't you put your version of what you are arguing the law is going to say and let this witness respond to that?
My Lord, I'll do that.
Because now you're putting a version,
I'll do that.
A snippet of a version, and he says to you, no,
I'll do
I
that.
didn't know where his address is, because I remember you saying you guys went down to go and check Nongoma, and he was not known there.
Correct. He was known, but he comes
you see, my Lord, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's why at some stage when I address the court, it will be like I appear to be sarcastic. No, my Lord, the evidence of supporting this witness, to say he went to the extent of looking for this witness, the witness that was already incarcerated, it's a redundant application, especially for section 43.
No, it's not.
I'll submit
because
it.
He says they were going to check his residential address.
Correct, ma'am.
That's what the law says.
For what?
You arrest a person. No, Mr. Mngomezulu, please. Otherwise, we're going to be here.
My Lord.
Arrest. Oh, no, wait. Let me tell you my experience. You arrest a person, and then he wants to bring a bail application. He's inside the cells in jail.
Yes.
And then the state says we are opposing the application for bail because we want to ascertain the residential address of this accused. Is that not so?
It is so.
And then you leave them in the cells, you go to Nongoma. That's what he says. And he says when he got to Nongoma, he went to a particular address furnished by the very witness.
He was actually with us, my Lord.
Oh,
I booked him out and I drove with him.
And then they said, we don't know this man.
They said they know him, my Lord, but he comes on regular visits.
It's even worse. The applications are not the same.
Okay,
application for bail application is not the same as the warrant. A warrant of arrest, my Lord, let us be honest. Section 40, which deals with the warrants with or without a that's when you deprive a person his freedom. Literally, that means you deprive the person his freedom.
If he has transgressed the law.
That's correct.
If he has not transgressed the law, you deprive him of his freedom. You're right.
Yes, you can deprive him even if there are allegations that cannot be founded at a later stage.
Fine.
Once they withdraw charges or he gets acquitted or whatever.
So what else do you want to put to this witness?
You know, the reason why I had to deal much on section 43, I want to make fruitful, I'll put it that way, fruitful submission during my argument.
Okay, fine. Are you through now with
Accused
Section
number
43?
1 and number 2 were already arrested. And my lord, I don't want to remind the court about the attitude of the court towards the defense and the attitude of the court towards the witness, because that will also constitute unfair trial.
What's the attitude now?
No, even that, I don't want to go back to the records, my lord. I'm just checking when the witnesses are testifying, what is the attitude of the court. May I request the court to remain impartial?
I'm
If the
impartial.
court, sorry, my lord.
I'm impartial. The only thing I'm doing in this court, I'm quoting the law as I understand it.
I've indicated
That's
earlier
all.
on. I've indicated earlier on when I was cross-examining Mhola. I said after the examination of Gininda, I'm going to bring an application under section 371 to make it
317.
317,
Yes,
a
I
special
know the law.
entry.
317.
Yes, a special entry.
Yes.
Because of what I've picked up during.
Okay, no problem. You're
Yes.
at liberty to do that.
Hence, I'm saying my problem is with the application. Let me just put it this way. When you were after Sibia and Danzi, after Sibia and Danzi were charged for the Senzo Meyiwa case, there were so many rights that were explained in relation to 636 during their arrest. You remember?
My lord, I remember, but I would like to start on the aspect that the state advocate objected on. I think, with utmost respect, I don't believe I've treated Mr. Mngomezulu with disrespect. The fact that I differ with him with regard to the version that he's putting based on the evidence that I have in court, I mean in the docket, is not a sign of disrespect. But I've never spoken to him with any disrespect, and I would like him to treat me the same. I'm here to assist the court. I will answer him insofar as the question that he wants to know, and there's no reason to get emotional on this. Let's just do the business of the day, be professional about it, and move on. That's all that I want to ask him.
Brigadier uthike ithi niqalela la ubaba uBaloyi uye wasukuma ethi kunento afuna ukuyiveza uthi ngithanda ukuveza lana nami ukuthi angisukuthi umnumzana uMngomezulu angimhloniphi, ngiyamhlonipha nanoma ngiphendula ngimphendula ngenhlonipho njengoba naye sekachaze ukuthi ubona ingathi angikhulumi naye ngokumhlonipha uthi cha lokho akukho njalo. Mina ngicela ukuthi sibe la sixoxe loludaba olusilethe la siyenze ukuthi lelicala leliqhubeke sikwazi ukuthi sisize inkantolo sisebenzisane ngokuhloniphana. Uthi ngiyamhlonipha naye akangihloniphe, sihloniphane sihloniphe inkantolo.
I will refrain from such a conduct as long as we are in the same path. And this is not a condition. I'm just saying it, and I withdraw if I offended you. But let us take each and every question and answer in a way that will assist this court to see if such confessions were taken properly.
Yes, I agree, my lord, but in answering that, I cannot agree to things that I see are intending to create a wrong impression to the court. That's what I'm here for. And if I point those things out, Mr. Mngomezulu must understand that I'm simply here to assist the court. There's nothing personal about it. I'm raising what I'm raising based on the investigation that I've conducted. It's nothing personal. And if you want to challenge me with that and point me to another direction, if of course the facts are there, I'll concede. But if the facts are not there, I can't concede to something that is wrong. But that is not meant as a sign of disrespect. It's what we are here. We are here for that, my lord.
Umnumzana Mngomezulu ke uthi ngizoyeka ke lokho njengoba uthi sihloniphane, ngizoyeka ukuthi singahloniphane sizohloniphana, kodwa uma ingabe mina nawe sizovumelana kwizinto ekuthi ngiyazibuza ubrigadier uma iphendula uthi yebo asihloniphane, nami ngizoyenza ukuthi ngiphendule imibuzo ngalendlela uyibuza ngakhona, kodwa uma ingabe ikhona indawo ekuthi ufuna ukungisa kuyona eyikuthi mina angivumelani nayo, ngeke ngivume, ngizoyenza umsebenzi ukuthi mina bengikade ngiphenya kuleli cala futhi ngisize inkantolo ukuthi inkantolo ibe nesinqumo ekuthi yasithatha. Angizanga la ukuthi ngizothatha izinto ngenhliziyo, asebenzisane ungibuze ngiphendule bese sikwazi ukuthi lecala siqhubekele phambili.
Now, my lord, I'll come to the last question, but the first, perhaps maybe let me try and deal with what I remember what Mr. Mngomezulu raised, my lord. The issue of the J50s, and this is my understanding, that's why I said him and I have a different opinion. We've now read section 43, I think it's clear as daylight. But secondly, the warrant of arrest or the J50 is a means of taking someone to court. It must not be construed as the violation of the rights of the